more than 1,000 scientists. More than 1 billion people. One aspiration. To witness India's giant leap to the moon. October 22nd, 2008, 6:22 a.m. IST, Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
India's Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, PSLV-C11, successfully lifts off Chandrayaan-1 into its initial orbit, marking the spacecraft's long journey to the moon. This was the first time India sent a spacecraft outside the Earth's orbit to the nearest celestial body 3.84 lakh kilometers away, the moon. The 68th lunar exploration mission was sent by India when it launched Chandrayaan-1 in October 2008. The data sent by Chandrayaan-1 hopes to answer some of these questions and attain the objectives of expanding the scientific knowledge about the moon, to upgrade India's technological capability, and to provide opportunities for planetary research to Indian scientists. After the successful completion of tests, the spacecraft was then transported to Sriharikota and married to the PSLV for the launch. To put the Chandrayaan-1 into space, ISRO relied on the indigenous and time-tested Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, which has had tremendous success rate after launching 13 Indian and 16 foreign satellites. Launched by the PSLV-C11, Chandrayaan-1 spacecraft was first put into the Earth's orbit. After circling the Earth in its initial orbit for a while, the spacecraft was taken to 5 more elliptical orbits by firing the liquid apogee motor till it reached a distance of 3,80,000 kilometers. It was then gradually maneuvered to enable the gravity of the moon to capture it into an elliptical orbit before it reached its final orbit. Of the 11 scientific instruments or payloads of Chandrayaan-1, 5 were from India and the remaining 6 from foreign countries. The Indian payloads include Terrain Mapping Camera or TMC, Hyperspectral Imager, High Energy X-ray Spectrometer, HEX, Lunar Laser Ranging Instrument, LLRI, Moon Impact Probe, MIP. This box-shaped payload having the Indian tricolour painted on it was built by ISRO's Vikram Sarabhai Space Center at Thiruvananthapuram. After reaching its final lunar orbit, the Moon Impact Probe was made to separate from Chandrayaan-1 spacecraft and landed on the Moon's surface on November 14, 2008. A historic day when India became the 4th country to mark its physical presence on the lunar surface. Besides scientific exploration of the moon at a close distance, the probe was a test for future soft landing missions. Of the 6 scientific instruments from foreign agencies on Chandrayaan-1, ISRO was actively involved in building 2 of these instruments. Chandrayaan-1 X-ray spectrometer, Smart Near Infrared Spectrometer or SIR-2, Sub-Kilo Electron Volt Atom Reflecting Analyzer or SARA, Mini Synthetic Aperture Radar or Mini-SAR, Moon Mineralogy Mapper or M3, Radiation Dose Monitor or RADOM. These instruments together rely not only on visible light, but on infrared rays, X-rays and microwaves as well. A path-breaking finding evolved from the detailed analysis of the data obtained from M3, carried out by a joint team of scientists from US and India.
I want to take this time to especially thank the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, that is the Indian Space Agency, for the partnership and collaboration with NASA that has made Chandrayaan and M-Cube possible.
The successful mission of Chandrayaan-1 has leapfrogged India into the community of leaders in the space research program. Besides, the low cost involved in the program has created ripples in the rest of the world. India's commitment towards space research continues, with scientists at ISRO working on Chandrayaan-2, a joint project of ISRO and the Russian Federal Space Agency, which would be sending a lander and a rover to explore the lunar surface. Indian space scientists are also studying the possibility of sending robotic spacecrafts to Mars and asteroids to further enhance our knowledge base of the solar system. With Chandrayaan-1, India's space odyssey has just begun.